Wow.
That fire
How about that?
really caught up. Well, good morning, folks. We have had a really good night's sleep. Fire is going strong. And hey, it's time to kind of get the day started. We got some sausage biscuits on the menu. Coffee, of course, here in a moment. And a lot of hard work planned for the day. Well, guys, we got coffee brewing up. You can see the color of that, but that's pretty much done. Got some sausage over here. Now, we would be doing this over the fire if the fire was not so big. Right now, you need about 5,000 SPF sunblock to survive that inferno.
Oh man, it is putting the heat out. Whew.
So it feels great, but we got to get some biscuits going too. And the fire being so hot is proven to be a little bit of a challenge. But we got it. Sausage is cooking up good.
Okay.
Good aim.
Okay. Give him another minute or two. Just be sure. Gotta be sure, right?
You like it? I need another minute. Oh yeah. Guys, if you haven't figured out on the channel yet, when you see a Stanley pot come out and fire, you know something good is about to happen.
Shoo!
Sausage biscuits.
Check that out.
All right, guys, let's say some grace. Dear Lord, thank you for allowing us to be out here today. Thank you for allowing our hard work to pay off, God. Just a beautiful night last night. And I pray that you bless our day today. Pray that you bless the work ahead. And just pray that you would allow us to do the right things at the right time. Thank you for all of our veterans, Lord. Thank you for allowing us to have a good Veterans Day yesterday. And thank you for the Marine Corps birthday today. And just pray that you bless our day. And it's in your name we pray. Amen. Good size biscuit here. Oh, let's do it right. Let's create a sausage biscuit.
There you go.
Beautiful pull.
Yes.
Let's get a good piece here. There we go. Man. not ask for a better breakfast on a day like today.
This is why we built this place.
Coffee to go along with it. Man.
So we're going to test out Gabriel's wiring job. I'm going to go in the cabin. We've got a lamp hooked up to the electrical outlet, and he's going to plug these two things together, these two cords together. Now that orange cord is going to our generator.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got it hooked up outside. We're going to try it out. We've got the lamp hooked up. Now we know that if it is hooked up properly, the lamp probably won't trip the generator.
No.
Or trigger the generator. So we brought this in.
The saw will, for sure.
All right, try this next outlet. Oh, it's in that one. Yeah, well, all right, try it over there. Well, look. That lamp is plugged into that outlet. So, we're good to go. This is good.
Yep.
Hot dog. All right, we're going to finish wiring this place up. Nice. We ran out of mortar, so we have to come back tomorrow. Maybe 3 more bags, and that should do it for this. That's the eastern wall done, and south wall done. And we need to come back tomorrow for the eastern wall. World's sexiest outhouse right here.
On the menu is a good steak. As you can see here behind me, we got the pan on the fire, just warming up here. Oh yeah, we're getting nice and warm. So the plan is just to sear this thing up nice and good. And also brought some beef brats, which I've been kind of snacking on throughout the day. And I might eat some more of those as well. But first off, I'm going to show you guys how I'm seasoning up my steak today. Really, really simple today. Just keeping it nice and easy out here. And yeah, and then we'll get into some more work and some wrestling practice tonight. What I've got here is a good mixture of salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder. What we're gonna do pretty much is dump the majority of that on there. This is at least how I'm gonna be seasoning this steak today. Pretty much good coating of that mixture. Flip this dude on around. Go ahead and pour the rest on this side. I'm telling you guys, this is one of the best ways to do a steak. Still get that natural beef flavor coming through, but you get all the goodness of those spices. Now, of course, black pepper and garlic and salt works so good, but that onion powder, that to me is where you're going to get a lot of your flavor. Alright guys, the time has come to drop this steak on in. As you can see, this is quite a thick steak, so we're going to let this guy cook for a good bit. Sear for a few minutes on each side. While we're working with that, we're going to drop a couple of beef brats in here. Snack a little bit as this whole thing is cooking. Alright. Well guys, the steak is done. Just pulled it out of the fire here. Oh, let me get a glove on. Pick that up into the... Man, gotta love it. Well, what I'm going to go ahead and do is eat this thing. Then I'm going to take this pan outside and eat this on the front porch. Well guys, just cooked the steak. Out here enjoying it. Straight out of the pan. So good. Man.
This is Gabriel's secret superhero talent. Mixing mortar. Feels like he has mixed 800,000 bags of this stuff.
I seem to find myself doing it quite often here.
So, this is how we put mortar in between these logs. You can see that we have the mesh tacked up into here, and it's been done all the way through, all the way between all logs.
Yep.
And that is what helps hold that mortar in between these logs.
And eventually, with like a bigger gap like that, Dad will be pressing on the other side, and we'll meet in the middle.
Compress all the stuff together.
Yeah, create a nice, good seal. But for now, that'll be good right there.
So this is today's progress. This is the eastern facing wall. And I'm just about done with it. I have this piece left and the top to do, and that'll be it. Let's see if I can get in here and get behind you. I hit my head on that log every time I come in here, I think.
I don't know how.
I'm just stupid, I guess. Get it up in that corner where there's two logs meet too. Yep. Gabriel's in here now wiping off the mortar residue from the surface of the logs, and you can see what a difference that is between these and that. Telling you folks, this is going to be one fantastic outhouse. Let me get back a little bit. Now we still have some cleaning to do out here. What he's doing on the inside, we're going to do on the outside here. Wipe all this off, get all that residue off. Clean these up, make them look nice and neat. We're toying around the idea of leaving this as it is. You know, it's one odd log. Everything else is cut somewhat to length. But we may leave this and hang a lantern from it, or we may just cut it off. Well, hey there, Gabriel. How you doing?
How you doing?
Here's your outhouse. Now, there's still some things to do, obviously. We've got to cut the hole out, get the throne mounted, run the vent pipe up through the ceiling there, which that won't be hard at all.
Well, really, this is the last main part, really.
Yeah.
I mean, construction-wise, what's really left? Windows.
Yeah,
door.
windows, door, and like I said, putting the actual throne or stool, whatever you want to call that, in there. And then eventually, finishing up the battens. Come through here and batten these. And do that on the back side. We want to get this sealed up as good as we can. So we don't have insects, things like that. Creepy crawlies in here. Nobody wants to
Sit down and see a spider or something. I sure do.
No, I don't really care for that either.
Out in the woods, that's fine. In here.
In here, no. We want this to be what it's supposed to be, a place of comfort. So,
Alright, check that out. All the logs now have been wiped off.
wiped off. They look good and clean.
Step back out of the way so you can see here.
Check that out. That's pretty.
It's super pretty. It's nice.
Here, there we are. There's the lonely oak. It's different. It sounds different in here now that we've got the mortar in between the logs. That's nice. This is nice. This is going to be really neat. Look up there. Who missed that? Yep. So in our haste yesterday, well, actually we ran out of mortar yesterday. And look at what we missed. About a foot long section.
Of course.
Of course. Yeah, we'll need to go ahead and mix some more and get that sealed up.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, we get some curtain windows in, get some curtains up, install some lights. We need to have good lighting in here. Door on. This is going to be where it's at right here.
Now that you guys are caught up on what has happened to the outhouse, as well as what's happened to the cabin, I want to show you guys what we've done today. Now, the outhouse has received maybe its largest component to date,
Yeah.
the door. Or at least the most impactful. You know, you gotta have a door, gotta stay sealed off. Now, what we're gonna do is make this a two-part door. A door that can split in the middle. So we're gonna cut this thing in half, frame it in so we can open it, just the top half to be able to look out. And then still, open the entire thing. Got a little bit of a lock system going on here at the back.
Yeah, we hadn't quite figured out how we want to shut this yet until we get the door cut in half.
But it's all gonna work out. We've got it planned out good. This door has been a lot easier than the first door.
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, this was mostly Dad. Helped him out a little bit holding these pieces up while he was screwing them in. But other than that, this has kind of been his baby today.
Open it up. Let's see inside.
Yeah, let's check it out. Looks like the entrance to a mine shaft.
Yeah.
Love it.
Now, this is not installed just yet, so don't get all grossed out. We're just put this in here to kind of get an idea of what it looks like. I'm going to hand this over to Gabriel so he can show you what that looks like in there.
So, if you were to be sitting down, I'll go ahead and take a seat here. Kind of see what we've got going on here. Door closes. Now, of course, we've got to get gaps sealed up, weather stripping in, all that good stuff. But, see how this panel being added here has allowed us to be able to create a door? This is going to be really neat. We're going to do a Z on the inside as well. It's going to be a board up top, panel, board. That'll be where it's cut. Actually, right below it. Another Z down here. So we're going to dress this thing up a little bit more, add some more stability to it. But pretty much how this is going to work, be another piece over here, slide it out, not that far. Then you wouldn't be able to open it. You'd be able to pull it open from that side, slide it back, and be able to open it. So it's kind of the idea behind that. Looking good in here. Looking really, really good.
I'm gonna put some curtains up here, get some windows in,
That's right.
things like that. So it's coming together.
And it's a nice tall ceiling too. Something you don't have to worry about bumping your head on or anything like that. But this place is kind of coming along nicely. Still got to get this back part sealed up. That's a matter of minutes though, honestly. It's really quick. We're going to put some shutters on this thing too. This is just boards leaning up against it right now. But open her on up. See the beautiful lonely oak out there? So this is the main progress of today. Was just getting this completed. And again, if I step back here, this really does look like a mine shaft to me, which is so neat. And as always, may the wings of liberty never lose a feather. And God bless.